Hi, Shazeen. What are we doing today?
Today we'll be talking about Google Assistant.
What's Google Assistant?
Google Assistant is basically your own personal assistant, but only it's digital.
Okay, that's cool. How does it work?
So all you have to do is say, "Okay, Google," or press and hold the home button.
Okay.
Like that. So to get Google Assistant, you can just find it in a normal smartphone or in shops with technology.
Okay.
And about using Google, it's basically about asking questions.
Okay.
So let's start with the basic one, like, what's the weather like today?
Today in Campbelltown, it'll be clear with clouds from time to time, with a forecasted high of 22 and a low of 9. Right now it's 20 and sunny.
Like that.
Okay. Can I try?
Sure.
What's the date today?
It is Sunday the 12th of April 2020.
Here it shows similar things compared to the topic.
Okay.
This little keyboard icon here is for if you want to type up your question instead of actually saying it. And this, we'll explain that later.
Okay.
You can also ask questions like fun kind of questions. Like, tell me a joke. So let's try that. Tell me a joke.
Sure, here's a joke for you. I have a pet tree. It's kind of like having a pet dog, but the bark is quieter.
And there's also education kind of questions.
Can I try one?
Sure. One sec. Oops.
What is 177 by 22?
Cancel.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Wait.
Multiply 177 by 22.
One sec. We have to do the thing.
Okay. Multiply 170. Cancel.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
Sorry. Okay.
Multiply 177 by 22.
So to stop the question, you can just say cancel and then re-say the sentence. And another way is to go a little slower with your sentence. And the more you speak, the more it will train to memorize your voice.
Okay.
And also just don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, we'll try again.
Multiply 177 by 22.
The answer is 3,894.
Oh, that's a big number.
Also, another thing is that once the answer pops up, you can also reuse the calculator.
Okay.
So another thing is that you can ask questions like for fun, like when you're bored. Let's play a game.
All right, which one would you like to try?
That's an example.
Sorry, I didn't get that. Which option would you like?
That's an example, and you can also do like tell me a story or a joke. Like we're gonna do tell me a joke. Tell me a joke.
Okay, here you go. The past, the present, and the future walk into a bar. It was tense.
The best way to learn would be to pause and play on a tablet or mobile.
What is pause and play?
Pause and play is basically like you pause the video and practice it on a different device, for example, a tablet or a mobile, so you can get more confidence.
Can I ask Google something?
Sure.
Tell me a riddle.
What loses its head every morning but gets it back at night? A pillow.
That's funny.
And there's also personal questions, so you can ask Google things like, what's your age, for example? How old are you?
Old enough to know not to judge a book by its cover, but young enough to find the poop emoji funny.
Now that's comedy.
So you can ask questions like that.
Okay, can I ask one?
Sure.
When is your birthday?
It's hard to remember. I was very young at the time.
And yeah, those are the personal questions.
Okay. Do you ever get tired?
Sometimes I have to recharge.
So
Okay.
those are the personal questions. And you can also set timers. For example, set a timer for 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. And that's starting now.
And then it's just gonna say, like,
Okay. Wait, can I ask one?
sure.
Open calculator.
And it opens the calculator for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yani, did you know that Google Assistant can also translate?
Really?
Yeah, try.
Translate I am hungry in Urdu.
ये रहे कुछ परिणाम.
Let's
Whoops.
try again.
translate I am hungry in Urdu?
ये रहे कुछ परिणाम.
Again?
Let's try one more time.
How do you translate I am hungry in Urdu?
Here is your translation. मैं भूखा हूँ.
It's starving me.
I use this in a situation where I was stuck on a train station in China, and I needed to go to the toilet, so I said, how do you translate where is a public...
For help with translation, you can say, translate good morning to Mandarin, or how do you say, may I have some water in Spanish?
So I used this and I said, how do you translate where is a public toilet in Chinese?
Here are some details.
I'll try one more time.
Okay, sure.
How do you translate where is a public toilet in Chinese?
In Chinese, you would say, 哪里有公共厕所?
That sounds really, really weird.
I know.
Google Assistant is actually life-changing, if you ask me. What about you?
Agreed.
Shizo, how does it really work?
So it takes your message and goes to Google and it pastes it there basically. And then if your voice was clear, the message would come back and Google would say it. But if it wasn't, then there would be no reply or something else would come up. And that means that it was too noisy or your internet is slow.
Okay. Hey Shizo, what's that little icon next to the mic?
That's Google Lens.
What's Google Lens?
You know what? I'm kind of tired. I'm just going to let my little assistant to help you. What's Google Lens?
You can get details or take actions on your photos, objects around you, and image searches with Google Lens. Currently, Google Lens is available on Pixel and some other Android phones. For details, tap an option below.
Hey Shizo, do you know how it works?
Yeah, I do. I'll show you.
Thanks.
So for this, first one is translate. So it translates for you and you can change the language at the top.
Okay, that's cool.
And like this one, I'm gonna do English to Urdu and then it translates for you.
Okay.
Second one, it helps you copy a text in any kind of handwriting. It can copy, it can search it up, or it can translate it for you.
Okay.
Third one is when like you have an item, for example this, I just found it laying around, and basically what it does is that you make sure the item, make sure the screen has detected the item and you press the button and then it shows what it is.
Okay.
This one is for if you want to shop an item, then it will show you like where you can find it, what kind of websites it has.
Okay.
And last one, this one is for like if you're having food at a restaurant and you don't know what it is, and then you're screen on it, then it will tell you how to like what it is and stuff like that.
Okay. Thanks, Shizo, for showing me how it works.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Shizo, for your time. I'm definitely sure Google Assistant can be used for many other things. I will get back to you.
Yes, I definitely agree. Also, I request our viewers to use Google Assistant and tell us what we missed.